Hey, good morning, everybody. It's January 1st, 2024. Happy New Year. And this morning I am standing in front of the Why Bother, Why Not Resto Bar. It's a very famous icon here on the main boulevard in Dumaguete City. And today we have a very special presentation because today, January 1st, is one of the 2 days out of the year where you're going to see almost zero traffic on the streets of Dumaguete. I'm actually doing the voiceover to this video later on in the day, so this isn't live. I'm not actually driving around narrating and making you listen to the dulcet sounds of my melodious voice. I'm actually doing this later. This is about 5:45 a.m. in the morning. You can see there's Bethel Hotel off to the left. There's a beautiful sunrise popping up on Dumaguete City. You just might see a little bit of trash. Because again, last night was New Year's. The Dumagueteños set off about 27 metric tons of explosives. So there's a little bit of firecracker wrappers and all that stuff behind us. Right now we're passing to the right. We're passing the first condo on the boulevard that started construction about 2 months after I got here and has now since been abandoned. I think what happened was they weren't able to hit bedrock on the foundation, so they stopped the construction. This is down Tinago, and actually behind this area right here, they've built a reclamation area, which is pretty freaking impressive. And yeah, you can see the condo. We're going to be seeing that for many, many, many years. I believe the contractor has remunerated. He's given back the money to all the people he pre-sold to. And I believe the city owns it now. So right now we're just cruising down the boulevard. It's a beautiful morning. There's 2 months of the year that it's actually really nice in the Philippines. December and January. The rest of the year it's pretty much too hot. But you can see the beautiful acacia trees. You can see there's a few people on the boulevard doing their morning rituals. Some are jogging, some are walking. A lot of people are just, stumbling around with their hangovers at this point. But it's a beautiful day. There's a Series bus. You got to watch out for those. We call them serious buses because Series buses are pretty dangerous. Again, we're passing Why Not. I hope you have your antibiotics ready. It's just a fine, beautiful day. Pretty much zero traffic. And this also, I've been here 10 years. I've lived in Dumaguete and in and around the sprawling metropolis of Dumaguete City. And it's grown up quite a bit. That's where I met my wife, right to the left there. That used to be Bogart's. It's now Game On Sports Bar. Shout out to George who took that over and turned it around. It's a very profitable business now. So it's been 10 years. Dumaguete's grown. They did a lot of reclamation work on the waterfront. We'll see a little more of that later on. There's some morning walkers. There's some kids setting off some more fireworks that are left over. Now to the right here is where they actually sell the fireworks. These are basically, all these folks are from Iligan City. And you can see there's a bunch of trash and stuff. They're going to clean that up. But this is where they sold all the fireworks. They put it down by the port right next to the water. Because again, it was a few metric tons of explosives that they had here. There's the Silliman University building. So these are mostly Muslim traders from Iligan City down in Mindanao. And they also, at the other end where the reclamation area is, they were the ones selling all the souvenirs and stuff. To the right is the port area. They've also developed that a lot. They've totally changed the port since I've been here in the past 10 years. And there's the luggage conveyors. We're going to head up to Hibbert Avenue now. I just panned the camera towards a whole bunch of fireworks wrappers that blew off last night. It was crazy. I slept through the whole thing. I'm not a big fan, and my kids are young, so they don't like the loud explosions. So we skipped New Year's celebration. Chichai cooked up a feast. We had a bunch of cake, and I was in bed by like 8:30 because I'm old and lame. Coming up on Hibbard Avenue, Silliman University. To the right and to the left. Now, I hope I get some appreciation and some gratitude for doing this, because I actually had to drive around without my helmet on because I had a headband mount for my GoPro. So I took my life in my hands to develop good quality content to you people. So I hope I get a few attaboys out of that. Now we're passing through Portal East, Portal West. That's where my original gym was back in the day. I like that gym. And we're coming up. This is the main street basically of Dumaguete City. This is where most of the businesses are. And again, look, there's no traffic. The past 4 or 5 days has been absolute chaos on this street. Especially a little bit further down. We're going to get to Robinson's Supermarket and Lee Plaza Shopping Center, because everybody was loading up for the holiday blowout celebration. I've never seen so many people in Dumaguete as I did the last couple of days. But now it's completely deserted. It's like 28 Days Later, one of my favorite films of all time. Now, there's some rumors going around, there's some chismes that Lee Plaza will be closing down. I don't know where these rumors started, but I hope it doesn't, because Hypermart has a great playground, indoor playground, that Zoe loves to go to. We just passed Robinson's Supermarket. There's Oimachio. The Machio family has been in Dumaguete for generations. They own a lot of business here. Trucking, computer stores, hardware stores. They are of Chinese Pinoy descent. There's BPI as my bank. That's where all the dollars are at, the pesos. Nice shot of the park. They still got the Christmas tree up. Dumaguete really outdid themselves putting up the decorations this year. Again, and you see a lot of trash and stuff, but this is the morning after, and this has probably been cleaned up by now. There's the bell tower for the church in Dumaguete off to the right. That's where they used to watch out for the Moro raiders, the Muslim raiders from southern Mindanao, Zamboanga area. And that's where Dumaguete gets its name, because Tagat, I believe, means to snatch. And the Moro used to come up here and snatch up all the beautiful girls. Now it's all the foreigners snatching up all the beautiful girls, much to the locals' dismay. Cruising back down towards the boulevard, but we're going to take a left here. This is one of the schools off to the right. Zoe's going to be starting preschool next year. So I have been canvassing, I have been asking a whole lot of parents with kids where they send their kids to preschool and stuff, what their experiences were like. So that is what my life has become over the past 10 years. I'm now a family guy, leading an extremely boring family life. Extremely boring, but very fulfilling. Again, this is the first time I've been married, first time I've had kids, so if you look back at when you first had kids, you gotta know what I'm talking about. You've done this before. It's an amazing experience. My Philippine dream came true. It really did. Now we're heading back on the back of Bethel, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Bethel Hotel, right on the boulevard here, was the city's first hospital, and it was since converted into a hotel, a Christian hotel. You cannot have alcohol, and you can't bring in girls, I believe. Taking a little short rest here, looking both ways carefully. Again, no helmet, so gotta be careful. People hanging out. Another shot down the boulevard. Yeah, this is going to be about 16 minutes of listening to me basically ramble on about nothing. Where if you've hung out with me at bars, this will be familiar territory for you. You'll recognize all of this. Me just babbling on incessantly about nothing. Okay, off to the right, you see the nuns. I think those are the nuns that came and founded St. Paul's or something, which I think is the oldest university. I think Silliman was founded after St. Paul's. St. Paul's is further north. So we're heading north now. There's some people out taking videos and photos of the beautiful sunrise. One great thing about living on the eastern side of the island is every morning I go down to a local beach. I walk my dog Bridget. We go down there. We do some laps on the beach, back and forth, a little bit of exercise, getting our cardio on. And being on the east side of the island, we see some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunrises. Oh, there's the local ladyboys off to the left. They got their nightgown competition garb on, and they just extended their greetings and well wishes for 2024, which is always nice. Again, going past the port to the right. Another great thing about being in Dumaguete is the port, the location. It's like a transfer hub to anywhere you want to go in the Philippines. Bohol, Siquijor, Cebu, everything is right there. Now we're cruising through Tocino. This is the area just south of the city proper. And we're going to be going by the reclamation area. If you want some street food at night or you're seeking other delicacies, you can check this place out. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Dumaguete. Oh, and there's off to the left, there's a building that looks like a boat. And that thing has been for rent since 2013 when I arrived. I'm surprised nobody's done anything with it yet, because it's an interesting looking building that could be put to interesting use. And you might hear Zoe screaming in the background. She just came in from doing her gardening. And also noticed that everybody was driving really fast this morning, and everybody's liquored up. So the most dangerous thing facing any foreigner or anybody living in the Philippines is the scooter. It is also the greatest symbol of freedom and fun, because when I first got here for like 2 weeks, I didn't have a scooter, so I was relying on tricycles, and that was not much fun because foreigners do not fit in tricycles. It was not very comfortable. And when I finally got my scooter and I was able to cruise around and see the sights, it changed everything. Again, look at this beautiful morning. It's about 5:50 a.m. right now. Every day, every night, sunrise and sunsets at the same time. This is where when I went through my drone phase, this is where I used to fly the drone down this area here. Yep, okay, got it. No problem. Off to the left here, this is all new construction, and we're going to be coming up on some reclamation. They got a new seawall that they built, and there's more new areas that they're building up, more commercial spaces. I mean, Dumaguete is really, really, really growing fast. Watch out for the dogs. There is whatever, that is a karaoke place. It's a good place. There is Haya Hai restaurant. This is the first place I had my first good meal in the Philippines. I had Dumaguete Express, which is and you can see all the paper that we just passed on the right. Those are all firecrackers. Dumaguete Express, which is like Bicol Express. It's delicious. So this is the new reclamation area right here. These are the new condos that have gone up. Wonders. These are two-bedroom condominiums, and they're 30 square meters. They're very small, but they're very cheap. I think they're only like 2.3 million pesos or something like that. And they're building some sort of mall in front of it. I don't know what's going on. There's Tiki Bar. There's still a lot of people. There's some up on the right here. You're going to see some people. They're still out partying, still drinking, still socializing, still listening to music, still enjoying their time. To-go shipping to the left. Again, this is all reclamation area. When I first got here, this was just a grimy, grungy road going north of the city. So they built this all out, put a concrete road down, put up the seawall. And now this is coming up on North Point, which is a new construction commercial space on the left. All this is new. All this wasn't here. Hold on, I got a frog in my throat. Excuse me. There's a new Filipino cuisine restaurant. Some more people getting ready to bounce out. They have met 2024 and they are ready for it. Got some empty bottles, a little bit of trash again, no big deal. They're just out here chilling. There's a foreigner right there, enjoying the sunrise. You know, parking in the street's cool. If you got a car, you just turn on your hazard lights, and they call them parking lights here, and you can park anywhere you want. It's really cool. Got a lot of freedom here in the Philippines. Some say there's a price to be paid for that, but they're all jaded expats. I think he's setting up a camera for some selfie shots. There's a bunch of dudes hanging out in a kubo right next to the water there, and they're dismantling the stage. They had a little party here last night, music. This is a basketball court, and I am going to come up here, park, look around. 2023 was a good year. This Christmas was the best Christmas I've ever had. The best gifts I ever got were my wife and my 2 kids. So that's a quick, hey, there's me. I'll see you next time on My Philippine Dreams. Bye.